Johnnie Walker Double Black. How does it compare to its likely older sibling Black Label, the standard bottling? Now stay with me to find out which bottle holds the championship title, according to Dr. Dave. Welcome back to the doctor's office. But if this is your first time visiting, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you enjoy this, share it with a friend and hit that thumbs up button. So, Johnnie Walker Double Black. It's really quite similar to all the other lines. I mean, all these I feel like I'm going to be repeating myself over and over again. 40% alcohol by volume. Chill filtered. Color added. That's Johnnie Walker for you. Apparently Johnnie Walker is adding a bit more smokier whiskeys to this. It's right off the bat, it's much more enjoyable than I ever remembered the 12-year-old being. A little bit more character to it right off the bat. This is neat, no water added. I'm noticing a little bit of possibly Talisker. That smoky, salty, briny seaweed scent, but a little bit of caramel in there. Let's go ahead and taste this neat. It's got a little bit of oiliness to it. It doesn't make me feel like I need to add much water to this, but I feel like to get everything out of it, I'm going to want to add just a little bit. So far, I'm getting a lot of burnt notes here. I'm trying to find, I feel like there's these soft fruits in the background, not talking cherries or raisins, but more like maybe pears and bananas, but burnt. I think I need to add a little bit of water to this to really tame it down. Get just a little bit of water in this thing. We're not talking much. Once the water's been added, I'm noticing some medicinal notes here. It's this real chemically deep, pungent, almost cleaner scent. A little bit like a copper pipe. Pot stills are made with copper, but I'm just getting this copper scent on the nose here. A lot more palatable with just that little bit of water added to it. That spiciness, all that charred, heavy, smoky note that I was getting, it's still there. There's this theme that I'm getting with Johnnie Walker so far with the last 3 bottles that I've reviewed. It's that I'm enjoying the nose of Johnnie Walker more than I'm enjoying the flavor of it itself. I'm getting right now a little bit of vanilla, like this vanilla ice cream. I think I want to add just a little bit more water to this. Yeah, even that little bit more water helped some, because I feel like they really went for gold when they said double black, being that it's going to be this smokier, heavier charred whiskey. I feel like there's almost this carbolic flavor, this carbon. That's what I'm thinking. There's this like heavy carbon flavor to it. You know, a steak that's had the burnt side to it. Like if you were to peel just the burnt part off and you're chewing on that. It's good with the steak, but I feel like this is missing part of the steak. Yeah, so the finish is just, I mean, it's quite long, but it's almost this alcoholic, spicy, charred attempt at a smoky whiskey. I'm gonna pull these side by side now. Now this one still hasn't had any water added to it. A lot mellower. I actually almost enjoy this one more on the nose right now after hanging out with this one for a few minutes. This one seems like it's trying too hard to be a smoky whiskey. With too much other stuff going on, I feel like there's a lot of great intention there. A lot less smoke, a lot more American oak influence in this guy. this thing gets watered down so quick. I mean, this thing's really a mixer. The nose, I prefer the Johnnie Walker Black. The flavor, I prefer the double black. And it's not saying much. I'm going to give the double black. And if you haven't watched the Johnnie Walker Black review, that was the last one I did. Go back and check that out. Don't miss out on that. Yeah, so for a script score on this, wow, I hadn't thought about it because I hadn't tasted it. This is my first time. I didn't mention that. Man, I mean, I don't really want to give it much a higher score than the Black Label. I don't want to give this an 84 out of 100. I really don't. I think it's fallen in between 83 and 84 out of 100, wherever you want to take that. I think it's slightly better than this, but it's not saying much. I think my favorite part about reviewing the Johnnie Walker Double Black is that I get to move on. These guys can kind of go do their own thing. I probably won't be reviewing these again for quite a long time. Yeah, I'm excited for that Blue Label in there. I'm so happy they're all in little glass jars. Don't forget, if you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up. Share it with your friends on social media. And don't forget to subscribe. I say it every episode, once or twice every episode. If somebody poured me a glass of this and I hadn't had a glass of whiskey in a while, or even if just somebody poured me a glass of this, I'd enjoy it. I'd sit there and I'd visit with them and I'd say thanks, I appreciate this, and I would appreciate the moment, and I'd take it for what it's worth.